Hello, welcome to your second online session. Today we're going to learn about another important resource that Mitchell Community College offers, the College Catalog. We briefly alluded to the catalog on the first day of class during our syllabus overview when we discussed course descriptions and the purposes they serve. Course descriptions, however, are only one part of the document that is the College Catalog. First, you need to access the College Catalog. You will need to go to our course Moodle page where you will find a link to it in our introduction module. You can see it right here. Go ahead and pause the video, locate the link on Moodle, and click it so you can follow along with me. The catalog will open in a new tab. When you click the link, you will see an image of the college's most recent catalog from the 2018-2019 academic year. However, if you will scroll down, you will see links to catalogs from past academic years going all the way back to 2010-2011. We will explain why these links are important in a little while, but for now, I want you to pause the video and click on the image of the current college catalog to open it. The catalog can be divided into three basic sections: college information and policies, degree requirements, and course descriptions. So go ahead and open it up. Pages 5 to 46 cover important college policies for each academic year. You will find, for example, information about your rights and responsibilities as a student, general academic policies, information about financial aid and tuition, etc. While some of this information may be provided in your instructor's syllabi, much of it isn't. While I don't recommend reading this section from beginning to end, I do suggest skimming it for topics of interest. It is also a helpful resource to return to as you progress through your education here at Mitchell. You may not have any questions about, let's say, appealing a grade you disagree with at this point during the semester, but you will know where to go later on if the situation arises. So pause the video and briefly skim through pages 5 through 46. And we'll go ahead and flip on through. The second part of the college catalog is an outline of course and credit requirements for every degree offered at Mitchell Community College. Since you are all in a course about transferring to a four-year institution, chances are you're enrolled in one of these 5 degree programs. The college transfer programs are Associate in Arts, Associate in Engineering, Associate in Science, Associates in Fine Arts and Visual Art, Associate in Fine Arts and Music. If you are not in one of these 5 programs, you can find your own degree requirements under one of these other 3 headings: Associate in Applied Science degrees, diploma programs, and certificate programs. However, only the college transfer programs are designed to transfer to a 4-year university. So let's say you are pursuing an Associate in Arts degree. On page 50, you will find your credit requirements. For example, if we zoom in, you see that you need 6 hours of English composition. In your case, you will need English 111 and English 112. Any other English classes won't count towards this specific requirement. You will also need 9 credits of humanities and fine arts courses. Since each class in this category is 3 credit hours, you will need to select 3 classes. You do not have to take all of the classes listed here. For example, if I were in this degree program, I would perhaps take English 231, English 232, and Philosophy 215, just based on my own personal interests and also my choice of major when I transfer to a 4-year university, if I've already chosen it. The classes you choose, however, might be impacted by which of the classes fit into your course schedule and which classes are offered in a given semester. We'll back out for math. For math, you only have to take one class from the provided list, assuming you are not placed in developmental math due to your placement test scores. Notice that 2 of these classes are worth 4 credit hours, while 1 is only worth 3. We'll back out again and look at your natural science requirement. I'm sorry, the screen is a little finicky. There we go. For natural sciences, you need 4 credit hours. This means you will either take a 3 credit hour class and a 1 credit hour lab in combination together, or a 4 credit hour course. Back out again. And I'm not going to zoom into this list. It's too much to show you here. You can look at it on your own time. But you will choose 14 credit hours, elective credit hours, from the list provided here. You should try to select classes you know will transfer to your 4-year university of choice and that are at least somewhat related to your intended major if you've chosen it. We will discuss choosing your major in 4-year institution later on in the class. Also, to make your time in college most enjoyable, you should consider a couple elective classes that spark a genuine interest. We'll go to the next page. Here you see our class, ACA 122, as a requirement for the degree. Then finally, you will select 14 more credit hours from the list provided here. And again, I won't zoom into these. It's just too much. You can look at it on your own time. Again, it is best to select courses that it's best to select these courses when you already have a 4-year institution in mind, so you know which classes will transfer and how they will transfer. In your first year, you should focus on getting the required non-elective courses out of the way. So these types of courses here. And we'll go back to the next page. You will see here that all in all, this program requires 60 credit hours of work. Most students who finish the degree in 2 years take about 12 to 15 credit hours a semester, depending on if they take summer classes or not. If you do not want to take summer classes, you should plan for 4 15 credit hour semesters. When reviewing your degree requirements, you always want to use the catalog published during the first year you enrolled in the program, which may not be the current academic year. Let's say, for instance, that I actually started my Associate in Arts degree during the 2016-2017 school year. I will want to make sure I'm using the 2016-2017 college catalog when looking up my degree credit requirements. Otherwise, if I use the most recent catalog, I might end up taking the wrong courses or earning credits I don't need for the degree. This is because degree requirements do change periodically as the state updates its curriculum. It would be unfair to make a student who is almost done with their degree meet a whole new set of degree requirements that were changed during his last semester here at Mitchell. So pause the video to locate the degree program in which you are currently enrolled. Remember, if you enrolled in your degree program last year, you will need to go back and find the college catalog that corresponds with your year of enrollment. And to find that, you can go back to our Moodle page, click College Catalog, scroll down, and find the college catalog that corresponds with the year you enrolled in your program. Now we'll go back to the third part of the catalog, course descriptions. So give me a moment to flip through. Oh, there we go. Let's back up. The third part of the college catalog is the course descriptions. They start around page 156. Here you can find a course description for every single class that might be offered in a given semester at Mitchell. However, it is important to remember that Mitchell won't offer every single class listed in the catalog in a given semester or academic year. We provide classes based on student interest, faculty availability, and the number of students required to take a class for their degree. Here, you can see our class, ACA 122. This course description should look familiar. It's also listed in our course syllabus. I'll zoom in so you can see it. If you signed up for ACA 122 in August, you could have read the course description to get a better idea as to what exactly the course is about, weeks before you had access to our course syllabus. Most importantly, the description will tell you if a course has been approved for transfer to a four-year university. If it is approved for transfer under the CAA, it'll transfer to all four-year public schools in North Carolina. If it is approved for transfer under the ICAA, it will transfer to most four-year private schools in North Carolina, but not all. We will learn more about the CAA and ICAA later in the semester, so it's okay if you're not quite sure what those terms mean now. We will flip to the course description for English 111. I keep missing it. Here we go. Here we see that the class, we zoom in, has been approved for transfer under the CAA and ICAA as the Universal General Education Transfer Component course in English Composition. That means taking and passing the course here at Mitchell will allow you to meet 3 English composition credit requirements set by the four-year institution you transfer to. Most colleges require 6 English composition credits as part of their general education curriculum for all majors. If you take English 112 here, which you will see has also been approved for transfer under the CAA and ICAA, you could go ahead and knock out those 6 English composition credits required at a four-year university. So that is the college catalog. You will be using it to complete the week's discussion board assignment. So go ahead and continue to familiarize yourself with the document.